Alrighty, we are back again. Took a shower. I'm trying to figure out where to put y'all, but we are packing up all of our food for our trip this weekend. It is a very quick trip, Friday through Sunday. We're basically there all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Coming back late, so we're packing every single meal. As I've shown in previous videos, I've pre-tracked my entire day on my log, and I've kept it so stupidly simple again, using convenience foods, using little baggies, using my scale. Everything's going to be pre-tracked, pre-weighed, frozen, thawed, etc. So the game plan for tonight is we're dropping our dog off to our friend's house to watch. We're spending the night at our friend's, and then we're going to Uber from her place to the airport since she lives closer by. Some little convenience snacks that we have that we're going to be bringing is these Stars and Honeys bar. Guys, when I tell it, I saw it, or I put it in a recent what I eat in a day for a refeed. So incredible. Then we have, I just had enough of 3 First Form meat sticks, which they're having summer smash this weekend. Low-key jealous I can't go, but we'll be in Iowa. And then I also have, I know it's like a sin, but these for protes that I'm making, because I don't want to get like egg whites or anything, so I'm just increasing portion sizes, and I'm just using an entire pack of these, mixing it into my oats for breakfast, and that's what we're having. And then I have my entire supplement thing here as well. So that's going to be convenience foods, and then we're just packing up 2 meals per day. Well, we're packing up oats. So 30 grams of oats are going in each little baggie here. And then we have chicken already pre-prepped and sweet potatoes pre-prepped. And then obviously we have nuts. So I have, these are my fat sources. It's easier than avocado. It's not going to go bad like avocado would. So that's why we have nuts. It's actually a superior combo. Don't knock it till you try it. And I have more sweet potatoes in the oven prepping right now. We're gonna have all of our meals here tonight and then hit the road later. So just kind of prepping for all of that and getting some work stuff done before we hit the road. But I just wanted to at least start this little vlog off and kind of show you the process, because I'm also going to be posting about this on Instagram as well, about how I go about staying on track during prep. I don't even know if I'm gonna be sharing how many weeks out I am at this point, but we're approaching closer and closer. We're still single digits. Alrighty, friends, so we made it to our friend's house. We dropped her off, or dropped our dog off, and we're back at our other friend's house, spending the night. I put all of my food that needs to be frozen in the freezer for tomorrow morning. We're gonna be having an early wake-up call, but honestly speaking, it's weird. I'm not even tired, so I think I'm going to read a book. I brought 2 of them. One is more of like a, just like, one is, it's called Burnout, to help out with just like the woman stuff, but then another one I think is called Essentialism of Less, and I'm kind of torn of which one I want to read first. Low-key, I think this might be the best thing to read right now, so read this for a little bit, and then we're gonna knock out and have an early morning call, or early morning wake-up call. Gosh, okay, so this is a wild. I had somebody approach me in the airport being like, I'm so sorry, do you post on YouTube? And I was like, yeah. She freaking follows me on here. I'm not even that big on YouTube. Her name is Bailey. Bailey, love you already. This is so crazy, but yeah, she just came up to me and we just hit it off. So I'm following her on Instagram. So sweet, but it's just so cool. And she spells her name oddly like mine, so it's like the Lee at the end. Super freaking cool. But also looks like we got
Did you fart again?
No, I did not. This freaking Frontier Airlines, yo. That's just what it is for you. Anyway, we made it through security. Good morning. I don't think I updated you guys, but we're on our first flight to Colorado, and then we'll be going to Iowa after that. So I'm gonna edit on this plane ride and also read my book. We're gonna be chilling. Right, babe? Homeboy forgot his sweatshirt, so he's wearing mine, but it's a men's sweatshirt anyway, so.
Being clubs though.
Well, hello friends. We are at the, I almost said Airbnb. We are at the hotel and we got lunch. We have a little Mexican restaurant right next door, but of course I had my meal, as you saw, a very bright wall. I'm just finishing up, wrapping up, editing a YouTube video that will be uploaded by the time this is already up. But I just wanted to update you guys. Probably we'll go outside and go for a walk. The weather is way nicer than what it was said it was going to be. So kind of a little funky there. I still have 3 more things to eat today, which is oats and protein powder, my sweet potato meal, and then the Stars and Honey bar. Not anything super fun and exciting happening. Having a little Alani, which is pre-tracked.
Same thing with him, parallel posture. Ariel might be a little bit similar to you. What do you want to think on? I don't know, it's just I have to process.
Let's go to the country then.
Good morning! It's Chase's 30th birthday. I'm so excited. I got him a regular hotel breakfast, but you already know our vibes. We're going to be doing oats with the extra little protein powder. All I do is take a little baggie, throw it in the microwave, and then I just stir in this. Chase's breakfast though. He got the typical hotel breakfast. We got him bacon, little scrambled eggs, sausage, and then I got him jam and toast, and then this giant muffin. That's our morning, and then we're gonna go get him, or get us, coffee at a coffee shop, and then I'll probably stay there and work for a while. Okay, let's do a little taste test, because I've never had this protein flavor either. All of them are new to me. I only have them because they were gifted to us. Yeah, I like that one better than the chocolate one I had yesterday. It's just a little, maybe the texture's just a little gritty. We got another order of a cold brew, 1 cup mocha, 2 stevia, light splash now. That's actually really good, babe. Game plan is to either sit here or maybe find a second coffee shop and just sit and work for a while, but we're just gonna be with each other for a little bit for the morning. He has to try and figure out where he's even going. That is, baby, look at his little tennis shoes.
I don't know, I mean, I'm 30 now.
The way I can see your bicep vein through.
30.
Yeah, he's dirty 30. It's his birthday! How do you feel?
Like an old man.
My dad. Oh my gosh, my dad. It's the best. Everybody's been saying super funny things, but I think my dad topped the cake where he goes, "Happy escaping the womb day, Chase." Y'all can't make that up. And then one of our friends said, I heard someone was expecting to start menopause this year, the big 3-0. You know, look at the little cows. Looking at them. Oh. I got a good bit of client check-ins done. It is currently noon, and I'm actually gonna start walking back to the hotel. It's gonna be an hour-long walk, which is fun. That being said, I think I'm going to crack open a fridge cig, which is an Alani. So we'll have this on the way back. And I'm honestly debating on just being in like silence as I walk back and kind of just like thinking, or also educating and learning. I might try listening to a podcast I've been seeing around, and then we'll play it by ear from there. I'm gonna work out of the hotel, I think, because I also have, I think there's lots of just ideas flowing through my brain in terms of podcasting. So that's what we're rocking with. We are back. We just walked literally 3 miles. I'm surprised I'm not as sweaty as I thought I would be. Definitely sweaty though. But I was walking and dude, This guy, I can't even. He was texting and driving, making a left turn, like full speed, almost whacked me in the middle of an intersection, and I was like, dude, homeboy, calm down. But we're at 9,600 steps, so I mean, either way, steps had to be taken, and I got a lot of them knocked out. I listened to a good audiobook. My creative flow is flowing. We're gonna eat lunch now, because now I'm starting to get a little hungry, but I'm also like quite parched because I just, did not have a lot to drink this morning. So we're gonna knock those things out. I'm also, I'm gonna have one of my rice meals and heat those up. I'm like debating which one. I don't know if y'all do the whole like, I think I'm gonna have this one. They're literally the same, I think, but I just do that with myself where I am like back and forth looking like, oh, this one's better. Same thing with like when I used to eat rice cakes, which I don't really eat rice cakes at all anymore, but I'm talking about this in a actual like Instagram reel. But one of the things I've really, this is such a funny angle. One of the things I've really been thinking, oh, shnikes. I've really been thinking about is how exciting, because we actually don't have a lot of clarity regarding military stuff. Lots of plans have been changing, which again, how exciting that so many plans, oh, hold on, let's go up. How exciting that so many plans have been changing and everything there. So what do I mean when I say plans have been changing? They've been changing in the sense that when we go to North Carolina, Chase is gonna have to share a vehicle between 3 cars. He doesn't get travel days. They're literally throwing him on a flight and he needs to be there and check in the next day. What does that mean for me? I'm going to be road tripping across the country by myself with my dog, and I'm gonna be bit-bopping basically there during the weeks leading up to peak week. But at that point, we should already have the work done. And I'm still up in the air of, do I want to like stop for a while in Dallas and be with my friends and then go to East Texas and then go there and then fly up to North Carolina and then fly back to North Carolina and then drive to North Carolina after my show? Do I want to go from North Carolina to like Wisconsin for a good bit? So it's just, I'm not up in the, like, I'm not freaking out about it, which is awesome. That's a good thing, because I otherwise would have been, you know, in the past freaking out about it. But I look at it as like how exciting that I get to embark on something like this. So that's been something we've been trying to navigate, just in terms of all the changes, and I'm just trying to be flexible with it. Anyway, we have our second meal heated up. It is quite plain, which is okay, and I like it that way. So I'm going to sit and eat this and read or kind of plan for a podcast, and definitely will be recording a podcast episode. And I was going to go to a gym, but they have a hotel gym here, so I'm honestly cool just doing that. Update for y'all, it's literally just chicken, sliced almonds, rice, and then I have a couple pieces of steak in there that I needed to fill. But we're gonna pray before my meal, and that was a long yapping sesh. I just took a 30-minute nap, and you know what? That's okay. I'm not somebody that really naps, and I just did. But I don't even know what time it is. Okay, it's 3 o'clock now, and I started reading this book. So I'm reading technically 2 books at the same time. One's more of like a science-based book that is going to help actual coaching. The other one is called Essentialism, where it's basically doing less is more. And sometimes that less is better, essentially. Now I'm shifting gears. I'm going to hang 2 on here because I know I was doing like full day of eating what it looks like to eat on a trip. I'm going to be having one of my snacks. So I have this and then a bar that you guys have seen yesterday and another meal left to eat for the day. So that being said, though, I reached out to a gym and I might get a day pass there, and depending on if he is able to. Okay, awesome. So I just answered my own question. I'm going to be checking out a gym and I'm going to be walking there. I believe it's like maybe a mile and a half away. So I'll be getting lots of steps today, which I'm excited about. And I'm excited to hit a really good leg day. I was kind of like sad that I was gonna be working at home or at the hotel gym. I'd be filming a podcast. This podcast, which will be uploaded, I believe, hopefully by the time this video is uploaded, is titled What Would I Do If I Started From Zero in terms of my health and wellness journey. If you have not already, I have a podcast on Spotify. I upload to every single Monday. My brain before would literally look at these and be like, that's not enough food for the amount of calories I'm consuming. And it just wasn't as like voluminous, especially being in a calorie deficit. I'm very grateful that my brain is like healed from that. And I'm planning on making more videos about how I really healed that. But I do have a full, again, podcast episode on how I healed my relationship with food. Okay, friend, podcast has been filmed. It was a really solid episode. I don't even know how long I took to film it, but we are getting ready to walk to the gym. I would totally run there, but we're not gonna do that when I'm, you know, as low on, I would say I'm like low on calories. I'm eating like 1,700, and prep, which is for me is a pretty good. I was reflecting back to my first prep not too long ago. Guys, when I tell you, I literally was eating, like, the day before my show, I ate less than 1,000 calories. Isn't that wild? I had no carbs the day before. It was just insane. So that's it. We're gonna go, skedaddle. This leg day was super quick. It was literally just 4 movements, and I had to modify since this gym was kind of like a performance type of gym where it was more focused on like athletics. So it had a really big turf. It had lots and lots of racks and minimal machines. It was really cool. The owner was awesome, and gosh, I can't even remember what it's called. I think it's just the like Athletic Club of Ames, but it's super cool, dude. We just did front barbell squats. Guys, those cooked my legs. I wasn't doing a lot of weight, but man, I'm still sore, honestly, and I'm filming this, you know, a couple days later. Then we got some Bulgarian split squats. Also, since my legs were cooked, I was not doing nearly as much weight as I usually do. And then we did some leg extensions. And then this machine, we got beef. You'll see it in a moment, but I wanted to do something involving my glutes. And this is how I ended up doing it. I added a little bit more weight, and rather than rounding the back, I tried to straighten it out a little bit more, which is different from what I used to do. I just personally feel more of a mind to muscle connection when I do my form that way. Freaking I literally pinched myself. We made it back. My legs are so sore. We're at almost 19,000 steps for the day, and I am a hungry girl, to say the least. I'm gonna eat and shower and then just lay on bed and continue to read some more. And the meal that we're gonna be eating cold, because I want it to be cold, is my same sweet potato. This, and it's 6:07. Here we go. Seeing new lines that I've never seen before in my life. Same thing with like new veins. Like there's one in my core, like center core, that was popped out earlier. It's like, that's gnarly. We're having our last little snacky of the day. It's about 7:30, and I'm not gonna lie, I was beat tired. I read some more of my book, and I'm literally just, it's a very chill evening. Psychologically, this last week, I just feel like my brain has been a million places in one. I am trying to allow myself to have this. I literally took another 15-minute power nap. I'm not doing stuff all the time, and it kind of feels good to just read my book and do computer work. This video has literally been just lots of updates in the hotel. That's mostly what we've done. But I don't know if I updated you guys. I unfortunately lost podcast clips. Yesterday's filming, which is annoying. So I refilmed that even though I did not want to. But I made a commitment to myself. We got 13 episodes down the hatch and we're only going to be doing more. So I think I want to try and batch more this week, especially with the upcoming changes that could potentially be happening. If you guys want certain episodes, comment them below or even hit me up on Instagram. We're just going to be uploading that now. We're going to be checking out here at noon, I believe, then sitting in the airport and working. So I got lots of client check-ins, like notes. Food is the same thing. I'm not like really going to be showing you guys that because it's the same oats and snacks and everything. The only thing that's going to be hard to navigate is we don't land until midnight PDT, which is 2 a.m. CDT, the time that we're used to. So that's the hard part. Still looking forward to getting home and waking up in our place and having a full reset. So I'm probably gonna vlog a full little reset vlog for this upcoming week. And I mean, he's 30 now, so our birthdays are 4 days apart, which is fun. But I think my birthday is Tuesday. The 8th is Monday. No, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. We're turning 23.